I think, look, I mean, everyone sees knowledge economies as the way forward, I guess, and culture is an important part of any knowledge economy. I think the challenge for the heritage sector is to see themselves as the materials, the culture we are preserving having a relevance in contemporary culture. And this is, I think, a divide that I see in the museum space between contemporary art museums and history and heritage museums. Contemporary art museums can reshape their space, their identity, their relevance to the community much more easily than museums that have collections that they need to, in quotes, preserve. They don't have a choice of what they put out, almost, because they have to put out the things they have, which are inherently old. Contemporary art museums can be much quicker paced and respond to contemporary issues and contemporary creativity in much more fluid ways. I think the challenge for the heritage sector is to consider their collections as having a contemporary relevance, and a relevance that allows them to be seen as part of a creative economy. And I don't think heritage collections position themselves traditionally very well in terms of a creative economy. And I've been heartened to hear some of the rhetoric here so far about the importance of preserving culture to build community and these kind of things. I guess going beyond the rhetoric to practice is what we need to do now, and I think digitisation of that heritage is the very first step, and we have many more stairs we need to climb, or steps we need to take. And I think the real challenge isn't the digitisation or even the preservation, it's making that relevant to a contemporary community consistently. So making it relevant now, but then when that contemporary community has evolved in new ways in 5 years' time, 10 years' time, 20 years' time, keeping heritage materials relevant as those contexts change. You know, maybe it's about Web 2 now. In 10 years' time, it may be Web something else, or video games. I don't know, but it's actually making that mental shift or that philosophical shift to say that heritage has meaning if we make it relevant, rather than heritage has meaning because it's old, which tends to be what people who work in the heritage sector think, because we all have an appreciation for heritage. But in my country at least, people on the whole have a very marginal relationship to heritage. That's not to say they're not interested in it, it's just that it isn't presented in a way that makes it interesting for them. There is no way into it.